Hello everybody, I am on my way up to my son's house because they've almost completed finishing his house up, decorating, not so much decorating, what do you call it, they have completed an extension, let's say, both internally and externally, and daughter-in-law wants some new curtains for the dining room, and because she wants curtains for the dining room, and she was going to buy them, but they are too expensive. Sorry, I'm looking for when I can cross over this crossroads. She was saying they're too expensive because of all the stuff that they've paid out lately, and so she said, would you make some curtains for me? Now, I don't do curtains. I'm not keen on curtains. Barbara asked me if I could do some curtains for her, and I flatly said no, I'll do anything, but I do not do, well, two things I don't do curtains, and I don't make clothes for other people. Three things: I don't do curtains, I don't make clothes for other people, and I don't do alterations. I do things for myself and maybe for the family, but nobody else. So of course, when she said, could you make some curtains, I thought, oh, I don't really want to be making curtains. But then I thought, well, my son's been stressed to hell, and so has she, with everything that they've been having done to the house. They got it done a year and a half ago, and they are still, it was supposed to be a 4-month or 5-month job, and they are still on with it. They finally got, the renderer was supposed to be rendering the outside of the house to make it all white, and he got halfway through, and then, although they've paid him most of the money or some of the money, he's just not coming back. So in the end, they've had to get someone else to come and finish it off. The guy just started doing it yesterday. No, Easter Saturday. He went and did it. He was working Easter Saturday and part of Easter Sunday. He's done all of the front of the house. He's just got a bit of the back to finish off, where the previous plasterer hadn't done it very well. And then they've got to wait for the builder to come and finish off the porch, to finish off the front porch, and then after that I think they're all back to normal. But then he heard that apparently the builder hasn't had it checked, or everything checked, but the builder hasn't had the internal repairs, internal transformation checked with the building inspectors. And of course my son's panicking his pants off that it won't get passed and everything will have to get knocked down again. And I said, I'm sure it won't, I'm sure it'll be fine. So anyway, she asked if I'd do the curtains, and I said, oh, all right, I'll come and do the curtains. So I'm on my way up because she's a very capable and able young lady, but she's busy with 2 little kids, and so I'm going to go up there. She's going to go with me to the curtain place, which is next to First for Fabric, the one that Tamlin works for. It's actually just across the road from that one, and I know that they do curtain fabric as well. So I told Catherine, I said, there's 2 places we can go to if needs be. We'll go to the curtain place first, and if there's nothing suitable there, we'll go and have a look in it. First for Fabric. Anyway, so that's why I'm on my way up. You haven't heard much from me lately because it's been Easter weekend. We had grandchildren up from His Lordship's daughter and family and 2 kids. They came up to stay, so we haven't had much time. Busy entertaining them. But I thought you might like to see. We went to Richmond we took the girls to Richmond. The littlest one still has 2 plaster casts on her legs. She's had to have an operation to have her she was born with talipes and her feet were bent right back, and so she was getting a lot of treatment for it, but with COVID, because they couldn't follow up with hospital visits and things, her feet started turning back inwards. So she's had an operation. They've broken bones in her feet, and the broken bones and realigned everything, and that was in January, I think. It's now March. She's got plasters on her feet, although you can't see. So Grandad had to do a bit of carrying because her mum, she's only just started walking again, and her mum wanted her to do a bit of walking to get some exercise and build up her muscles. She's got to go next week, I think it's to get a new plaster cast put on. I think this is the 3rd one she'll have had taken off and put on. And so anyway, we went to Richmond. We had a little walk, not much, and then they went for ice cream. But when we went into Richmond station, there was an exhibition of embroidery, and I thought you might like to see it. I think it was done by Afghan women. From what I was reading, there were some Afghan women sat, and there was some quite nice present, lovely. They'd put some lovely. I can't think what you call the montages of. Sorry, my phone's going berserk there. There was some montages of these lovely embroideries. So anyway, I'll let you see that, and. Hopefully I'll catch up with you later. I'm hoping to get this up. It's a very brief one, but I'm hoping to let you see it later. So until I see you again, I'm going to love you and leave you and catch you next time. Bye. the way the wind's going.